copy of Final Fantasy VII. Right where I thought we were. Don't worry about me. Barrett's fighting up there. We'll help him. These guys. I'm glad I could talk with you one last time. It's a last. That's alright. Because of our actions, many people died. This is probably your punishment. Cloud, you came. Careful, they're attacking from the helicopter. Better equip ourselves before they attack in full force. Didn't give me Aerith stuff. Here they come. Mission accomplished. I can disarm it. Cloud Barret, please. I can't have you do that. No one gets in the way of the Turk. Reno and the Turks. What's up, Reno? Stop this, try it. It's not a normal time bomb. That's right, you'll have a hard time disarming that one. I'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please stop it. Only a Shinra executive can set up or disarm the emergency plate release system. Shut your hole. I wouldn't try that. You just might make me injure our special guest. Aerith. Hello, you know each other? Nice, you could see each other one last time. You should thank me. Man, I don't like how they I like how they've done what they've done with Zong since this game. But this is, they made him out to be a real dick in this. What are you gonna do with Aerith? I haven't decided. Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It's taken us a long time, but now I can finally report this to the president. Tifa, don't worry, she's alright. Hurry and get out. Well, it should be starting right about now. Think you can escape in time? Once that plane starts coming down, it'll be too late. We gotta hurry. Hold still. Come on. Marlene! Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! Damn it! Damn it all! What the hell's it all for? Hey, Barrett. Barrett. Hey, Barrett, stop. Please stop, Barrett. God damn. Marlene? Barrett? Marlene is... I think Marlene is safe. Right before they took Aerith, she said, "Don't worry, she's alright." She was probably talking about Marlene. Really? But Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. The three of them were in the pillar. Think I don't know that. But we almost fought together. I think of them as dead. The other people in Sector 7. This is all screwed up. They destroyed an entire village just to get to us. They killed so many people. You're saying it's our fault because Avalanche was here? Innocent people lost their lives because of us? No, Tifa. That ain't it. Hell no. Man, it's the damn Shinra. It's never been anybody but the Shinra. They're evil and destroying our planet just to build their power and line their own damn pockets with gold. If we don't get rid of them, they're gonna kill this planet. The fight ain't never gonna be over until we get rid of them. I don't know. Don't you know? You don't believe me? It's not that. I'm not sure about me, my feelings. What about you? No. think he's gonna... Oh, Aerith. Yeah, that girl. What's up with her? I don't really know, but she's the one I left Marlene with. Damn, Marlene. Tifa, there ain't no turning back now. What does she immediately do? What do we immediately do? Why can't I go back up here? There's a materia. Oh, that's why. Take me to Marlene. I'm going to help Aerith. Yeah, but before that, there's something I want to know. What's that? It's about the ancients. In my vein courses the blood of ancients. I'm one of the rightful heirs to this planet. Suffer. You alright? You got a man? Alright, now we should be able to go back up. Because... that's not what I thought it was. This is where I need to go. Technically, we got all of them covered, but let's grab an extra fire. So, senses Libra. I hate this lowered accuracy from the talk to you, bro. No civilian casualties. I knew they died. That's what we get for not stealing his flag bill. Alright. Oh, listen. It's about Earth, isn't it? Sorry, the Shinra have her. I know. We took her from here. Over here? That's what Earth wanted. Why is Shinra after Earth? Earth is an ancient. This is her. What did you say? But aren't you her mother? Not her real mother. It must have been 15 years ago. During the war, my husband was sent to the front. Some faraway place called Wutai. Wutai? Oh, sorry. One day, I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. No, I'm sure his leave was just canceled. Went to the station every day. And one day, I used to see this thing a lot during the war. Sort of thing. The last words were, "Please take Aerith somewhere safe." My husband never came back. I had no child. I was lonely. So I decided to take her home with me. voice very quickly. The child loved to talk. Just to talk to me about everything. She told me how she escaped from some kind of research laboratory and her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely. Many other things. Returned to the planet. I didn't know what she meant. I asked if she meant a star in the sky, but she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. Mom? Please don't cry. Earth just blurted that out all of a sudden. When I asked her if something happened. Someone dear to you has just died. The spirit was coming to see you. He's already returned to the planet. At that time, I didn't believe her. But several days later, we received a notice saying my husband died. And that was it. I thought it happened to me, but we were happy until one day. I want you to return Aerith to us. We've been searching for her for a long time. No, never. Aerith, you're a very special child. You're of special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. At that moment, I found out she was an ancient. The ancients will lead us to the land of supreme happiness. Aerith will be able to bring happiness to all those in this land. That is why Shinra would like Aerith's cooperation. He's wrong. I'm not an ancient. I'm not. But Aerith, surely you hear voices sometimes when you're all alone. No, I don't. But I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. Shinra need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. But why now? She brought a little girl here with her. Song found them on their way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Marlene. Marlene? Aerith was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry. Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry. You are her father? How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that? Please don't start with that. I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene if I... But you gotta understand something. I don't got any answers. I want to be with Marlene. But I gotta fight. Because if I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. Inside, I'm always thinking of her. I just want to be with her always. See, I'm going in circles now. I know what you mean. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go and see her? It's my fault. I was the one who got Aerith involved in this. Don't say that. Aerith doesn't think so. I didn't know they were there. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're alright. Daddy, don't cry. Your whiskers hurt. Cloud, you're gonna go help Aerith, right? She's done so much for me. If the Shinra are involved, I ain't staying here. I'm coming too. Guess what? Aerith asked me lots of questions. Like what kind of person Cloud is. I bet she likes you, Cloud. Dummy. You're going after Aerith, right? Yeah. I'm coming with you. I'm going right into Shinra headquarters. You gotta be prepared for the worst. I know. Right now, I feel like to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'd go crazy. Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a bit long? Yes, I don't mind. This place is dangerous now. You better go somewhere else. You're right, but promise me that you'll come back to it. Don't get yourself killed. Nod. How do we get to the Shinra building? There ain't no train that goes up there anymore. Well, let's go to Walmarket. We might be able to find something there. Getting a headache. I don't know why. I know I'm still getting over this sinus infection, but alright. Go to Wally World. Taking care of them. The flowers from the lady here. Is that okay? I don't mind. Take good care of them. Yeah, sure. I don't remember if we didn't get something out of here. But we can't go back in there for whatever reason. That's over hill. I don't know that I've ever come back there that way. It comes into play later. Go without Fury for a while. So we get better accuracy. Okay, we just did, bro. I am going to buy some more. Immediately came up to you and interacted. Clothing shop, material shop, guy with the tank. Section next to the Don's Mansion, right? Oh, you know what is there? With the chills. Had batteries. Some you just found. Hey, you knew. Paradigm, so it's alright. Why do we need batteries to climb up to the plate? You'll find out when you get there. How about 100 gil for each? Alright, I'll take that. See something awesome? Follow me. And climb this wire. I'm scared. Can we climb it? Yeah, it leads to the upper world. We'll climb the wire. There's no way we can do this. You know how far up it goes? There is a way. Look. That's where the That's what that looks like. What's that look like? Just a normal wire. Oh yeah, well, to me it looks like a golden shiny wire. Oh, you guys are weird. Right, this is the only way to save Earth. Okay, that was a bad analogy, but Barrett, I understand how you feel. Let's go. Letting me go anywhere. What happens if I do this one? Jump when it comes to before it comes to. Okay. This is annoying. I'm pressing it before it comes too close, I think. I feel like I am. And it keeps saying I'm too soon. I'm pressing it when it's like on the other side. Too soon. I don't remember what to do here. Can't do that way. This building well. Not really, now that I think about it. This is the first time I've ever been to the headquarters. I heard about this place before. The floor above the 60th is special and not easy to get to, even for employees. Where they took Aerith. Security's pretty light now. Alright, let's go. You're not thinking of just going right through the main entrance, are you? Does it look like? Kick some Shinra button. That's not going to work. We've got to find another way. Gotta be no other way. Keep wasting time like this. Aerith will... I know that. If we get caught here... Cloud, what should we do? So this affects the affection of these two. So... yeah, we're gonna bust in. It's more like it. Come on, let's go. Taking the stairs is a funny... funny in the remake, for sure. I think it's funny in this version as well. Excuse me, if you don't have an appointment, you'll have to... I don't need no appointment. This is an emergency. Anyone who don't want to get their face bashed in better get out of the way. They are. I think they're out of intruders. To the top. That's right. Run, bitches. Paradise newsletter number 2. That's what we're looking for. End of another hard day. Would you like to sit back with a tall pool? Can at Turtle's Paradise. Stop in the day. You like the smooth one after work? What's wrong? I didn't want to start a ruckus till we saved Aerith. I should have known that was impossible, though. How is it? You give me the willies. So there are times when even you fight for other people. I am impressed. Who cares if you're impressed? You know, I ain't good at saying this, but I'm sorry for lots of things. What the? Stop it, God, I don't care. steal from the stack. Oh, damn it. I'm supposed to crit. That's alright. My mistake. I'm not getting on. Oh man. Another one? Here again. I'll pass. We get another roller ball. A moth slasher, sorry. Southeast is over here. Alright, you think you're going back down to the first floor? I'm talking that now. Stop messing around, boy. There is time. Because there's an elixir! And it's quicker to get to it from here, actually. got the screen going up. There it is. Link. Okay. Now we take the glass of it. So many uncommon enemies that I'm already encountering from the OG version. You go on, get. All them guards running around. Oh, you go on ahead. Signal us when it's safe to move. something from me? think after we killed enough of them, they're gone. Maybe like this in the first place. Shh, let's move on. Yes, shut up, Barret. I failed. I get it. Alright, what's on 61? Yep. Sorry, I'm looking into... Alright, we want to go... How do you do? This is Midgar Mayor's office. Mayor Domino is in his office. I'm the deputy mayor. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Oh, who might you be? You must be those... I'm Dominic, Mayor of Midgar. Actually, I'm mayor in name only. The city and everything in it is really run by Shinra. My only real job is watching over Shinra's documents. Me, the mayor, a librarian. When we get upstairs, I'll tell you what, if you guess my password, I'll give you the key code. Yes, that's it. Guess the password, I'll give you the key code. First try, I'll even throw in a special item. Development Research Library. Okay, that would be... That one is out of place. Scientific research. That's scientifically. That's kind of scientifically. Space. 6. 's space, right? Yeah. This is out of place. Okay, so A. Wow, this guy just is wrong in the way it describes the thing. So, the example it gives to solving this puzzle is if it's 16 Modern History of Midgar Space Program Volume 1, then you would count starting from the M. You get to the 16th character, which is supposed to be the O in of? That's like 11, not 16. So it's 16th would be an M, but it's the I in that one. Alright, D-I-M-I-N-I-S H-I-N-G-M-A-K-O. Okay, so I and O. No, wait, planet movements. That's a space thing. That's definitely... This is out of place. So I and G... I think I know what the password is now. I've seen the list of passwords. Biologists, that. Mako weaponry. Okay, yeah. Tracks. Oh, yep. King is the password. God, I love the sound of that. King! President Shamer sucks. I should be king of Midgar. Well, okay. Here, take it. Keycard 65. I thought you'd get it on the first try. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover. Oh well. Promise is a promise. Take this too. Alright, I do something like this, you ask? It's revenge, of course. Sorry. Revenge, of course. Shinra's been torturing me forever. That's why I was a little rough on you all just now. Now go up there and really make them suffer. This is how I teach them. Oh, he's so put upon. So path along the outer wall all the way around and open the first door you come across. Which way is it talking about? Is it talking about that one? It's talking about that one. That one. Open this one. And we go in here. Get the coupon. Climb in the air duct. I want to go up. Go up. There. Yeah, we got that coupon. Come out the door. Go in on this door. Grab coupon 3. Back in the air duct. The 4 slots. Wow, that's a huge defense drop. You've got all restore. Elemental fire. Got all restored. I don't have anything else for that slot. accessory. First accessory. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you're doing a great job there, buddy. Hey, what's up? Yeah, let's get some rest. Yes, it will. Take it. Take it. What do we got here? Phoenix Family. That's it. Something we needed to do in here. No violence, please. So that sets up an item to get later. Alright, we are done on floor 64. Southwest. North Chest. Southwest room. South Chest. East room. Fights! What do you guys got? Say, what you guys got? That opened up the chest. Tried to open when we first came in. We're gonna get a fight or two. Dodging everything. Tranquilized? No, we're flurried for... That's why we're missing. are we missing so much? Another enemy I want to make sure we get. That loco weed. So loco weed confuses opponents. The other enemy. I'm going to take my medicine. I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow and Wednesday. Different doctors. So I'll just drink real quick. Let's go up. Climb up. Jeez, that's a lot of suits. We have the damage estimates for Sector 7. Considering those factories we already set up and all the investments, damage is estimated at approximately 10 billion gil. We've estimated the cost to rebuild Sector 7 is... We're not rebuilding. What? We're leaving Sector 7 as it is. And restarting the Neo Midgard plan. Then the Ancients. Promised land will soon be ours. We should raise the Mako rates 50% in every area. Great hike, tra-la-la. Please include our space program in the budget. Palmer, Reed and Scarlet will divide the extra income from the rate increase. Oh man. Sir, if you raise the rates, the people will lose confidence. It'll be alright. Ignorant citizens won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra Inc. even more. After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche. That dirty bitch. Bastard, probably, actually. Where? No. I'm sorry. Hojo, how's the girl? As a specimen, she's inferior to her mother. Still in the process of comparing her to her mother, Afalna, but for now the difference is 18%. How long will the research take? Probably 120 years. It's probably impossible to finish in our lifetime, or in the lifetime of the specimen too, for that matter. That's why we're thinking of breeding her. Then we could create one that could withstand our research for a long time. About the Promised Land, won't it hinder our plans? That's what I need to plan. The mother is strong and yet has her weaknesses. That concludes our meeting. Something stinks. You're talking about Aerith, right? I don't know. Probably. Let's follow him. Hojo, huh? Alright. Items, no enemies on this floor. So we're moving up. Him. That Hojo guy, he's in charge of Shinra's science department. Don't you know him? This is the first time I've actually ever seen him. So, that's what he looks like. to sleep. Yeah, wake someone up eventually. As I can get him. Either one of them would kill him now. I think I have anything for sleep. Yeah, I definitely want to steal from him. Oh, I must have got it. Okay. I missed me stealing what I wanted. Mind blow! Probably shouldn't be in here, huh? And am I stuck? Nobody talking? today's specimen. Yes, we're starting right away. Raise it to the upper level. Precious specimen. Specimen? Is it going to be used for a biological experiment? Nova, Sephiroth. So they brought it here. Cloud, be strong. You see it? Did you see it? See what? It's moving. It's still alive. Where's his fucking head? This whole thing is stupid. Let's keep going. Can't talk to Red. Aerith. Aerith? No, it's not her name. What do you want? They're taking Aerith back. Outsiders. Should have noticed it earlier, you. There's so many frivolous things in this world. Are you going to kill me? I don't think you should. Equipment here is extremely delicate. Without me, who could operate it? That's right. I'd recommend to think things out logically before making any rash moves. Now, bring in the specimen. Clown, help! What do you think you're doing? Lending a helping hand to an endangered species. Both of them are on the brink of extinction. If I don't help, all these animals will disappear. Animal? That's terrible. Aerith is a human being. You're gonna pay. Aerith, can't you do anything? Alright, step back. Stop! What are you doing? Oh, my precious specimens! Now's our chance to get air. Thanks, Cloud. Cloud, what's wrong? The elevator's moving. This is no ordinary specimen. It's a very ferocious specimen. He's rather strong. I'll help you all out. Talk. Talk as much as you want later, miss. We'll take care of that monster. Somebody take care of somewhere safe. What's your name? Mojo has named me Red 13. A name with no meaning whatsoever to me. Call me whatever you wish. So, do we leave it Red 13? Or do we give him his actual name? Come on. are you? In many ways. I have a right to choose, too. I don't like two-legged things. What are you? An informed question, but difficult to answer. I am what you see. Must have many questions, but first, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way. Cloud, so you did come for me. I apologize for what happened back there. I was merely acting to throw Hojo off guard. Now we've saved Aerith. Ain't no need to be in this building, so let's get the hell out of here. If all 5 of us go together, we'll be noticed. Let's break it into 2 groups. Did take her slump off. Take the all and the elemental. Stored. Fire. You take the other all. You take sense. Check, I don't have it. Need to hit a materia shop. Get everyone decked out with the essentials. Thinking I actually want to give these to Red 13. Instead, because Tifa doesn't stay in the party and or fight much. After this point. The all restored, the steel. I guess I could have left the fire on here. We'll just leave Tifa unequipped with anything important right now. And we'll rejigger stuff when we need to later. I'm also fine with that party. Be going first. Meet at the 66th floor elevator. Later. Meet up there. sure else in there. And there were things. Oh, please don't kill me. I only did what Hojo told me to do. Here, this is the key card to the 68th floor. Am I doing this if I was the enemy? see if there's anything I missed. Get enough covered bangles for everybody on the way out. Wait, can we even elevator up here? That way, everything's on the 66th floor elevator. course, we don't have the 69th floor key. So, what's going on here? Yeah, who designed that place? Vent leading directly from the bathroom going into the conference room. It's like a poor design choice. Hey, what is it? Going up? Could you press up, please? Turks. Must be a trap. This must have been a real thrill for you. Did you enjoy it? I got more M&Ms on the way tomorrow. Right, you two? Where's Aerith? In a safe place. She's the last surviving ancient. Don't you know? Called themselves the Cetra and lived thousands of years ago. Now they're just a forgotten page in history. Cetra. A certain girl is a survivor of the Cetra. The Cetra of the ancients will show us the way to the Promised Land. I'm expecting a lot out of her. Promised Land, isn't that just a legend? Even so, it's far too appealing not to pursue. Instead, the Promised Land is very fertile. The land is fertile. There's gotta be Mako. Exactly. That is why our money-making Mako reactor is necessary. Then Mako will flow out in this town. Flow out on its own. That's where Neo Midgar will be built. Shinra's new glory. Bastard, quit dreaming. Well, really, don't you know? These days all it takes for your dreams to come true is money and power. That is all for our meeting. Come on, out his way. Hold it, I got a lot to say to you. That was rude of you, rude. If there's anything else, talk to the secretary. grave. Wonder how Barret is doing. Hey. Aerith is an ancient. The real name of the ancients, etc. Ancients know where the Promised Land is, and Shinra is searching for that Promised Land. I only heard stories about the Promised Land. I don't know if it really exists. Is that right? Shinra believe that the Promised Land is full of Mako energy. Which means when Shinra get there, they'll suck up all the Mako energy. And the land will wither away. The planet's gonna get weaker. Can't just leave them be. I'm recruiting new members. Me, Tifa Cloud, and Aerith too. How about you? You're so damn boring. Grandpa. What's so funny? Nothing. Cloud, are you there? Aerith, you safe? Yeah, I'm alright. I knew that Cloud would come for me. Hey, I'm your bodyguard, right? The deal was for one date, right? Oh, I get it. Tifa? Tifa, you're there too? Excuse me. You know, Aerith, I have a question. What? Does the Promised Land really exist? I don't know. All I know is etc. were born from the planet. Speak with the planet and unlock the planet. And then etc. will return to the Promised Land, a land that promises supreme happiness. What does that mean? More than words, I don't know. Speak with the planet. Just what does the planet say? It's full of people and noisy. That's why I can't make out what they're saying. You hear it now? I only heard it at the church of the slums. Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe. That is my real mother. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, speak with the planet, and find the Promised Land. That's what Mom said. Thought I would stop hearing her voice as I grew up, but... Rest. Doors open. When you're open. What's happened? What up, Tiva? What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. Wonder what happened. You should have a key on him. Come on, Tifa, get Aerith. I'll go help Barrett and the others. Barrett, Nanaki, come on. Come with me. Something's wrong. How'd you get in? Why's the door open? What the hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead. I'll clean up back here, so you guys go ahead. And don't get caught by Shinra. Come on, let's follow Nanaki. Alright, so... Even though this party's not going to last long at all. Genova specimen. Looks like I went to the upper floor using the elevator for the specimens. He's strong against fire. Quit farting on me. Looks like it leads up. Trail of destruction. I wonder who did stairs down? Door's locked. No, we cannot claim our treasure. Up some more. One more time. Carry on. My wayward son. It's a good old CRT computer sitting there. Get about $5 for it now. A couple hundred when it first came out. More dead people. Hi, Daisy. Can I help you? Do you need something? What? Oh. What? It's a shower. Save. Top floor. He's dead. The head of Shinra is dead. And this sword must be Sephiroth's. Sephiroth is alive? Looks like it. Only Sephiroth can use that sword. Who cares who did it? This is the end of Shinra. He's still building? What happened? Sephiroth came. Did you see him? Did you see Sephiroth? Yeah, I saw him with my own eyes. You really saw him? How do I lie at a time like this? I heard his voice, too. He said something about not letting us have the Promised Land? What does that mean? The Promised Land really does exist and that Sephiroth's here to save it from Shinra? So he's a good guy then? Save the Promised Land? A good guy? No way. It's not that simple. I know him. Sephiroth's mission is different. Fuck, forgot about him. Who's that? Vice President Rufus, this is the President's son. I heard that no one's ever seen him bleed or cry. I heard that he'd been assigned somewhere else for a long time. sort of person he is. Let me just go ahead and get that sword out of you. Let me have it! Quit all of my materia already? He's gonna need that. So Sephiroth was actually here. By the way, just who are you? I'm Cloud, ex-soldier first class. I'm from Avalanche. Me too. Flower girl from the slums. A research specimen. What a crew. I'm Rufus, the president of Shinra Inc. You're only president because your old man died. Correct. I'll let you hear my inauguration speech. Father tried to control the world with money, and that worked for him. People believe that Shinra would protect them. Work at Shinra, get your pay. Terrorists attack the Shinra army, well, they're perfect on the outside. But I do things different. I'll control the world with fear. It's too much to do it like my old man. A little fear will control the minds of the common people. There's no reason to waste good money on them. He likes to make speeches just like his father. Aerith out of the building. What? I'll explain later. Aerith, this is the real crisis for the planet. What's that supposed to mean? Explain later. Just take my word for now. I'll go out there and take care of them. Alright, Cloud. Cloud, I just thought of something. What's up? I'll wait for Cloud. Everyone get to the elevator. It's going to be pretty ugly from here on. We should check our equipment. Water store. Elemental. Fire. door. Oh, we're going to the elevator. I'm taking the stairs. And it's time for the elevator fight. Reach! Okay, magic! Got him. And his buddy comes in. Actually, he doesn't need all restore. We'll do an all fire. Element soul. Fire. Actually, a restore. Fight me. We want the promised land in Zephyroth. That's right. Did you know that Zephyroth is an ancient? Whatever. I can't let either you or Zephyroth have the promised land. Nice. I guess we won't be allies. Check. Magic. Cure yourself. And then we'll start dealing some damage. Stand there and laugh at me. Do that. So I can do this. That's all for today. bitch ain't no pack of criminals. Just wanna back. Just want back what your boss stole from us. I mean, who he stole from us. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna hurt you. We might even pay you if you help us. Oh, well, okay, well. The items down. Doesn't look like we get to go back up. We're surrounded. If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I got a reputation to protect. You all get out while you can. It's not you they're after, it's me. Yeah, well, that ain't happening. You got caught up in this little Marlin. Now it's my turn to help you. Okay, playtime's over, jackass. Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Oh, Mr. Barrett, that don't sound right. Well then, if you're talking, may I suggest that we think of a way to get out of here? Oh yeah. You're cold, man. It's like someone else around here I know. Did you say something? Not a thing. So what are we gonna do? Hey. Tifa, where's Cloud? Over here. Oh, what's up? Where's Cloud? He's coming. Hurry, hurry. Time for some biking minigame. Let's set up our party for at the end of this. game. So why is it going so fast? I had it on 3x mode. Ranger, forgot to do that. Forgot that it was a back attack. What you got? Anything? Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. Will that save the planet? Seems so. Then I'm going. I'll go too. Things I need to know. About the entrance? Many things. I guess it's goodbye, Midgar. Going back to my hometown, I'll go with you as far as that. Told Aerith's mom to go somewhere safe, so Marlene should be safe too. Yeah, she should be. She said she didn't want to stay in Midgar anymore. Maybe that's for the best. I guess this is the start of our journey. You hate traveling? I don't know, but I don't have anywhere else to go, so I guess it doesn't really matter whether I like to travel or not. You know what? It's the first time I've ever left Midgar. Are you worried? A little. No, maybe a lot. I have a bodyguard, right? Then, let's go. We need a leader for our journey. Of course, that can only be me. You think so? I think it should be Cloud. Fine. Alright. Go northeast to a town called Calm. If something happens, we'll meet up there. Besides, we can't all be out strolling around out there. It's too dangerous. Let's split into two parties. Yeah, thought you'd do that. Later, Calm. Alright, world map. Save, and that is gonna be the stream for tonight. So I can get some rest and be up in time for my appointment. So we're officially outside. We're into the world, and it's going to be a long journey. But fun. It's always a fun journey. Tomorrow night is more of Dirge of Cerberus. First time playing that. And we got about 4 hours into that. Maybe 5-ish. Really only about 4 because we had to restart a couple times. So yeah, tomorrow night, Dirge of Cerberus, and on Wednesday we will be back to Crisis Core. We are in the Final Fantasy VII zone right now, and it's going to be all Final Fantasy VII for a while. I'm not doing the remakes until we actually beat this one, so that'll be a bit. But anyway, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, wherever you're watching, whenever you're watching. I will post this out to YouTube before I go to bed tonight, so if you're watching there, hi and thank you. Yeah, if you want to watch me get through some more of these games, by all means, come watch. My YouTube has all the Final Fantasy games we've streamed so far, and my past marathons, which were like Front Mission and the Suikoden series, and then I even did. I've got Claire Obscura on my YouTube, which is amazing. I gotta go play the DLC for that eventually. Yeah. YouTube and Discord links are in the bio, so if you want to hang out and chat on Discord, I've got that there. Otherwise, you can catch me here every night, basically, except for Sundays, so I'm giving myself Sunday off. But, that's all for tonight, and I will see you next time.